cooperation among cooperatives. This is where you will see, let's say, when you go to the field here in Telangana, they are visiting field in Telangana. If you go here in the field, you will see that these informal self-help groups have come together and formed into a federation. And while the groups are informal and not registered, the federation is a registered body and it's a legal entity, or it's a body, it has a body corporate status. Okay, so why are they doing it? Why would you think that, why such a principle is mentioned, that there should be a cooperation among cooperatives? Why is it important? Huh? Sorry? Bargaining power, yeah, sure, yeah. So they gain bargaining power, yes, possibly, yeah. There is some principle called the principle of subsidiarity. Okay, so again, this is an important principle whenever we talk about membership-based organization or even democratic. When you talk about a national government. So here, if there is a small informal self-help group or a community-based organization, whatever it can do, it should do. What that entity cannot do will be taken up by a higher order body. It could be a federation or a cluster, whatever the name that you may use. So, this cooperation among cooperatives or cooperation among the membership-based organizations is always about that bargaining power, that collective strength, or to take up those things that cannot be done by the small informal groups. Okay? So if you have very small informal community-based organizations, they may not be able to have that kind of a collective bargaining power. Or they may not have the kind of people who can take up leadership roles, or they may not have the kind of people who can reach out to the government officials. So when they are able to, and this could be done maybe through networking or through federating. Okay. So each of these principles, by the way, they are just not words. In fact, if you Google for cooperative principles, you will be able to see that they have been evolved from practice of nearly 150 or maybe even 160 years of cooperative movement in the world. Starting from that cooperatives that started in Europe, somewhere in UK, the Rockdale movement, to today, these principles have been evolved. In fact, there were earlier only 5-6 principles. The 7th principle then got added. Do you remember what's the 7th principle? This is actually more recent.